Ready for raised beds. 12 inches high, that's what we can use. Zucchinis are growing. They take up a lot of space though. Let me pick some tomatoes. Get the staples up, so I've got this one too. We're working on getting some of these raised beds put together. Chris has cut the lumber, and if you will remember, it's the lumber that we drug out from the power line that Dominion Power cut, and we drug it. We rented Tim and his sawmill, and we cut these boards, and so then we moved them in here. So it's been a process, and they're not fully dry, but it's okay. You know, it's our project, so it's all right. So Chris has gotten the end boards. We've taken up the paper part of the way to figure out exactly where we want these boards to go, or these planters to go. So I've decided about 3 feet apart. The ends are 3 feet apart, and he's fortified them with these 4x4s that we had. And we're going to leave about 2 feet here for a walkway, and we're also going to leave space here because there's the heater, and we don't want to impede that. This row ends here, and I'm going to try to measure and get it even with that one and this one. So all the rows will be even, and I'll have some workspace at the back, probably put a table with some wire mesh on it back here. So very nice. We're working on it. It's getting there. This is the next phase for this. Hi, Tona. We're coming up on 1 year, so we'll do a 1-year review in about a month. And we've come a long way in a year. So we're going to keep on this. I'm going to keep getting this paper up out of the way. Now, in the meantime, our farmer just showed up, so there's a little break in the action. So I want to show you what's happening over here. I've got some blossom end rot on these zucchini, and I was reading about what to do about it, and you cut them off, and then you add calcium carbonate, which is Tums. So I've dissolved some Tums in some warm water, and I'm just going to pour it at the base of each of these plants in hopes that that will give them the calcium that they need. So we'll see. I've never done this before, but it smells good. If that's what they need, that's what they'll get. That did 5 plants, and so I'm going to mix up some more and do the rest. You can see all the tums had not dissolved in there, but that is a fast way to add calcium to your plants. Okay, back to the action. Do we need to rough up the dirt first?
Just before I did it.
So I can dig a little. I'm going to have to dig into this dirt anyway, and
It's a little off.
I'm just saying this. I like this part to be even. Oh, I know. I'm just seeing how easy or hard it was going to be to do, and it's easy.
Well, actually, that's dead level right there. Half and half. Half one nail is being one 36 inches right there.
What do you mean happening? Since it's so very high. It's okay. I don't want it to stick so, I don't want it to be, you know, so much higher than those other two. Let me do it a little bit more. There. That's better. These were 8 feet.
Yep, roundabout.
So we're going to make these beds 16 feet long and 3 feet wide. And we're going to put a space in between so it'll be easier to maneuver instead of going all the way down the length of the high tunnel.
36 to the inside. Got a lot of moving to do.
36? Ooh, yeah, you got a long ways to go. It's got to be upside down, doesn't it?
This
Yep.
35 and a half, 36 dead on the money. It was way off, and I cut it.
Luckily, Better Homes and Gardens isn't coming. to do an expose on us. One day somebody might come do a.
Never know.
That's right.
Come today. Surprise. Regina will.
Yes, Regina will like it. And YouTube world is here. So.
They're all there watching my for Mama.
No critics. Suggestions? Yes. Have we ever built raised beds in a high tunnel? No. So.
With raw lumber.
With raw lumber. That's right. Lumber from the land. Raw lumber makes a huge difference in measurements.
Carpenter, I am not.
Well, build enough stuff, you become one.
Yep, maybe so.
Just like a gardener. Plant enough stuff, you become one.
All morning. Make it work.
It's perfect. Yeah, see, that made all the difference, that little extra step. Our backs will be happy. As we grow. So the beginning of the raised bed project has begun. We'll get the rest, probably take us another couple weeks. It'll take me some dirt, soil, mixture, compost to fill this up. And then I can plant root plants or root crops in here. So I'm thinking beets and carrots and radishes. Some of those deeper plants that these beds are not quite deep enough for. So yay, that's good news. The first raised bed is finished. Got paper on the side. I've got one layer of farm soil and one layer of compost from the compost bin pile out there. So this whole end is finished, which is good. So we'll have 2 more beds. 1, 2, and then, a drop path in the center. And I think we'll be finished with our high tunnel for now. So looking good.